Right. Yo, what's up, everybody? It is your boy Brandon. We back on the channel again. Now, I get a lot of questions on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of these questions stem from my photo shoots. A lot of people want to know my mindset. What goes through my mind when I'm on location? What do I put into the shots? How do I get this calculated formula, if you will, about how to pose a model, how to get her expressions going, where to shoot, how to shoot her. As an on location photographer, there is a lot that goes into every shot that you take. Now, a lot of people don't know about that because a lot of people just go out and shoot and they're not really meticulous about their shot from head to arms to mouth to nose to all the way down to your feet. H2T, head to toe. That's how meticulous I am when it comes to doing off-camera flash and especially on location photo shoots. So I thought this would be a good inception, a good idea to introduce a new segment to my YouTube channel. This is called The Breakdown. Back. So, I want to get a few things out the way first. If this is your first time on this channel, or if you're new to the channel, if you haven't been here for a long time, make sure you comment. All right, I love reading your comments. I am a photographer who actually reads the comments and tries to respond and interact with us on it. So if you have questions, comments, or anything like that, make sure you leave them in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe. I'm coming out with so many videos. I have a lot of stuff coming up, and I want you guys to be a part of that journey. So make sure you comment, make sure you like the page. Okay, make sure you subscribe, because that's how we get this channel to the next level. We don't have any type of sponsors. We don't do any everything on my channel is from my own pocket. It goes back into the channel to bring you guys content. All right, so it's just me and you guys. It ain't nobody else. All right, so make sure you consider subscribing. Okay, guys, so let me briefly explain to you what the breakdown is going to be about. The breakdown is going to be about me taking one of my very, very amazing notable shots from any of my photo shoots and actually breaking it down to you from the time that I see the shot to the time that I see the area to the time that I, visualize what I want the model to do and everything for that particular shot. And I'm hoping that this is going to give you a little bit more insight to my crazy mind and the things that go through my mind when I'm on location shooting to the sun, shooting in the sun, the locations that I choose, how I pose the model, why I'm posing a model like that, all for one particular shot. So let's get into today's shot that I'm bringing you. All right, guys, so the image that we are going to use for this amazing breakdown from one of my previous photo shoots with my model Saranya. Okay, everybody calls it the chest shot. Here it is on the screen. You may have seen this on my Instagram, Facebook, any other of my social media platforms. This image was also picked up by about 2 magazines. Also, big shout out to Libel magazine and this image for gracing the cover of issue 83. It was definitely an amazing experience, and I can't thank Libel magazine enough. And it was another magazine I don't remember, but let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is the introduction to the shot and basically how it came to be. I want her back to be against the thing, but I don't want the reflection from the light to be in the shot. And then I also want her sitting in the middle, which is, I think, is going to be the best shot. That's why I'm going to keep that 105 on, so I can come back here and be like, pow, sniper. So you're going to sit right here in the middle. All right, so I went ahead and stop it right there. So I'm going to try to get you of what I'm referring to. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. So look at the area that it is. So as I'm going through my buddy's apartment complex and I see this chessboard over here, as I'm using the flash and as I'm looking around, I see that the piece is, first of all, like 2 feet or so high. And I see how tall my model is. I'm looking at the rail and everything. So me shooting and understanding flash, I know that the flash is going to have a ugly little flash in the glass part back there. As you can see, that's glass back there. So I'm thinking, when I first saw it, I was like, well, I don't want her to stand up. I wanted her to be around the height of the chess pieces. It's almost like putting her into uh a bunch of dolls. You know, when you see people in there inside like dolls and everything and trying to mix in with dolls, that's kind of like what I was visualizing that quick. Now my model also had a white outfit on, a white outfit, and she had a black outfit, but I thought black would look better, especially on her skin tone. She wouldn't mix into the outfit as, you know, as she would with white because of her complexion, and the pieces and everything, and the ambient, the background. So that's why I chose black. All right, let's go forward. So you're gonna sit right here in the middle. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna stagger it. Some come forward. All right, so let's see here. Young black. So weird. So you're queen. All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So what I'm looking at also is I see how tall my model is, and these things are going through my brain like a mile a minute. I see how tall my model is. So the first thing I want is the higher pieces behind her to kind of create that wall. I'm thinking about this wall of, you know, chess pieces. I'm thinking about mixing them up. I'm thinking about getting all these different type of looks. But this is how fast, for a real on location photographer, this is how fast we think about getting the image. This wasn't planned. I've never been there. I've never shot there before in any of my photo shoots, and I've did over 300 of them. But I've never been there, but I'm thinking that fast, what is going to make the best image? So I'm thinking about how tall she is, how the pieces are, and how to center them around them, just that quick. Let's see here. And there behind every queen is a king. I'm gonna put the black, white on this side and black on this side. So this is gonna be the back. All right, so I'm gonna start right here. So as you can see, the black and the white, it looked great behind her with her complexion being light or white. She's not white, FYI. And the and her having on a black outfit, it just went really good. It would have went even better if her outfit was black and white. Oh my god, but it wasn't. So we had to improvise. All right, go ahead forward. So you got to sit. You got, yeah, you got to open. Yeah, sit on your butt. Sit on your butt. Sit on your butt.
On my butt.
Yes, you're gonna sit on your butt. First, she was sitting on her knees for the shot, but I saw how tall she was. I needed her to be either level or lower than the actual pieces to actually bring it all into fruition, the vision that I had. Next, you're going to see me take this rook. I think is that the rook or the bishop? No, that's a pawn. So of course I chose the pawn because the pawn was smaller than the rest of the pieces, and I didn't want her to hold something, you know, long. I didn't want to use the horse because it would have been too much going on. So I just wanted something simple to kind of bring the audience in, and the idea of this is a chess piece, this is a chessboard. She's taking the pictures inside of a chessboard, you know. So I used the knights on the side of her to try to get that more, you know, masculine shot, you know, like these are the knights, you know, the kings, the queens. But when you look at the picture, you don't look, I knew my audience wasn't going to look like, hey, that's the king, that's the queen, those are the rooks. No, but the items itself add something to the picture. All right, so going forward, just like that.
Okay.
Okay, I think this is good right here. No, you get, bring the chess piece back to you. Right there, stop. Now bring that leg got to open up some more. Yep, just like that. That's what we need. All right, so the first thing I want to tell you is the chess piece. If you look prior to me telling her to bring the chess piece back to her, there it is. You see that there's a gap between her and the chess piece. With me looking directly at her and through the camera, I could tell that the piece was just way too far out. I needed it to be on her. I needed it to be more, you know, connected, more personal, instead of being out distance in front of her. So I didn't like the way that looked in camera. So as I'm looking, before I even take shot, I'm just looking at so many details to try to get that one image. So the first thing was the piece. She needed to bring that piece back. Bring the chess piece back to you. Right there, stop. Now bring that leg got to open up some more. Yep, just like that. Okay, so the next thing is her legs. So if you look, before I told her to actually adjust her legs, I wanted her legs high. I wanted them more definitive pose. I wanted something strong, but I wanted it sexy. I wanted her legs open. I wanted the piece in the middle. I didn't want lazy legs. Like if I would have took the picture like this, it wouldn't have been as profound as it would have been if I would have just made her give me a little bit more. And that's what my models know about me as a photographer. They know if they give me something and I don't see them giving me enough, I'm going to ask for more. That's what you need to do as a photographer. If you're not getting that if you're not getting that really push in those images and that posing, you need to ask for more. And then if you're not getting it, you need to explain why, or you need to show your model like, this is what you're giving me, I need you to give me this. So this is the legs that you're giving me, I need you to give me more legs, I need you to give me more definition. All right, going forward, that leg got to open up some more. Yep, just like that. That's what we need. Follow the marbles. Here we go. I'm gonna have to come back way farther than this, but I'm gonna make it work. Okay, and there it is. Now, of course, for the lens selection, I chose the A7R. Well, for the camera, I chose the A7R5 for the shoot because I just wanted the whole 61 megapixels. I wanted a really, really crazy image with all the details. I am shooting raw and everything. I also chose the 105 millimeter 1.4 for this shot because I wanted to be back and I just wanted everything in that picture. I wanted the model to be the focus, but I wanted that depth of field. I wanted some sharpness. I just wanted that image, and I know moving back and using that 105 1.4 would give me exactly what I wanted. And this is what we got. We was at 1/4000th of a second using the black dish. Okay, I chose the black dish because again, that black dish just gives you that beautiful balance of light. It does. I don't get those ugly specular highlights. I'm not getting a bright forehead and bright cheeks. I'm getting this pretty much almost straight out of camera. You can't argue with the results. This is with the beauty dish installed. This is not using it as a softbox. Think about it. If I would have used a white or use a silver, I would have had to do a lot more editing. There would have been a lot more just bright specular. It don't matter if I would have tried to tone down the power and do a lot of different things. I like the look of the black dish. So that's why you chose that, and this is the look we got. As you can see, I have nice, amazing legs. The piece is right in the middle, is closer to her. She's giving me the pose, the expression at the same time, tilted head, piercing eyes, and that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that just lonely look, feel, just amazing, cultivating shot, and that is what we got from this image. I appreciate you guys, and that is how you break down the shot. Thank you. Tune in next time for the next episode of The Breakdown. I holla, peace.